Hello, welcome to JIBRIN Angle on Weleke TV. My name is JIBRIN, and this is my angle. This is a kind of an impromptu monologue that just I decided to do based on the breaking news that I just received right now. For those of you, obviously, some of you, or if not everyone, have heard right now that the former president, Muhammad Buhari, is dead. That is why I'm making this monologue. Let me just read this short piece from, I read it actually, I got this news from Channels TV. It says, this was confirmed. Sorry, let me read from this. It says, former President Buhari dies at 82. His death was disclosed in a TASS statement by his former special advisor, Garba Shehu, on Sunday. Former President Buhari, okay, sorry about that. This was confirmed in a TASS statement by his former special advisor, Garba Shehu, on Sunday. He was 82. The family of the former president has announced the passing on of the former President Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, this afternoon in a clinic in London. May Allah accept him in Al-Jannatu Firdaus. Amin, he said. All right. Sorry for my Muslim friends and viewers for the mispronunciation of this Islamic, some of these Islamic words. All right. Yes, like I said, this is the I had to make this monologue for the purpose of this breaking news. Honestly, it is, I wouldn't say it's a shock. Honestly, we expected Buhari's death much earlier than now. In fact, some of us expected him to have died even in his first term. But God is God. You can't push God around. Nobody pushes God. God does things at his own, in and at his own time. He does it whenever he wills. He's the one who gives life, and he's the one who takes it. He takes it at his own time, anytime he wills to take it. And that's exactly what happened. So now, I am not that kind of person that eulogizes the dead because the person is dead, regardless of what he or she stood for while he or she was alive. I'm not that kind of person. I'm that kind of a person who, if you did good when you die, obviously I will speak good of you. I will really, then if it's somebody close to me, we will mourn. If it's a nation, whatever, even past president, we generally will mourn for such person. But if you did evil while you were alive, honestly, I am completely against that school of thought or that general thought that you don't speak ill or evil of the dead. Who says so? I don't know where this phrase came about, where it originated from. I don't even know why, and I don't care to know why, because it doesn't make sense to me. That because someone is dead, regardless of what he or she stood for, you just have to be good. You just have to speak nicely. That is nonsensical to me. Doesn't make sense. So in this case, I will be speaking about the late Muhammad Buhari, exactly ascribing to him what he truly deserved. Now, anybody that dies will obviously be remembered for one thing or the other, either good or bad. Now, I expect criticism even when I die. Oh, someone will say, "Won't I?" Of course, I will die. I will die definitely. But the truth is, the Bible says when the wicked dies, the people rejoice. That is just the truth. When the wicked dies, the people rejoice, even though the so-called people will also die. But the truth is, yes, we will die, and I expect everyone to actually remember me for what I am and what I stood or what I stand for right now. So I don't care what you are going to say about it, but that is just my opinion about the dead. That is just the reality. Now, Buhari will be remembered for virtually everything about him will be bad. Honestly, he will be remembered for for weakness. He will be remembered for religious bigotry and extremism. He will be remembered for segregation. He will be remembered for divisive actions and divisive languages. He will be remembered for corruption. He will be remembered for bad governance. He will be remembered for the plunging of Nigeria into a chaotic economic and national religious chaos. That is just the reality. He will be remembered for insecurity in Nigeria. He will be remembered for everything and anything that is evil. Buhari was evil. He perpetrated evil, and he even the ones he didn't do himself, his evils he didn't commit himself. He shut his eyes. He pretended not to know, not to hear, not to see the evil that was going on. Buhari, under Buhari's reign, he will be remembered as Buhari is dead. He will remember that under his reign, the North became a chaotic environment, a chaotic region, where insecurity became the norm of the day. That is just reality. Even in his own state, even in Daura, insecurity there is something else. So this man, honestly, the nation, I do not expect any well-meaning Nigerian to mourn for Buhari. Buhari never meant well for Nigeria. Buhari never meant well for Nigerians. So no Nigerian, no well-meaning Nigerian, obviously apart from his relatives. So no well-meaning Nigerian. Even, I bet you, even among his relatives, I bet you that Buhari, definitely there will be some people that will not mourn Buhari, because Buhari is a naturally wicked man, a man of insensitivity, a man of selfishness. It's just about himself and his inner family members. That is just reality. So Buhari, I won't say honestly, your soul will not rest in peace. That is just the reality. Sometimes that's no wonder they say if men were horses, definitely their decision would have been completely different. Otherwise, someone like I don't know why our ex-presidents who were instrumental to the foundation, to the laying of the bad, evil foundation they made for Nigeria, and that is just reality. The likes of Babangida, the likes of Gowon, the likes of who are they, whatever, where are they, Abdul Salami. These are endemically corrupt leaders. They are still alive and they are still in their old age, living a peaceful life. Man, God is indeed merciful. That is why He is God. We human beings we see things in a different light. His ways are not our ways. So we give Him all the glory for that. We thank Him for His mercies. But the truth is that we as human beings, we are not happy that that our past leaders who were instrumental to the evil, to the damage that the country is experiencing today. They are still alive, and some of them are healthy and probably living a peaceful life. Anyway, that's God's will. He will take them at their own time. We take everybody at his own time, rather. He will take us at his own time. Now back to Buhari. So that is just the reality. Buhari should definitely, they prayed for him Islamically. I don't know, the wicked, Buhari will not rest in peace. That is just the truth, because under his government, so many innocent people were slaughtered. So many innocent people were killed. He instrumented he was instrumental to some of them, and some of them he just pretended not to know or see or hear what was going on. So I wish his family members good luck, and I wouldn't say I sympathize with them, because it is their father, their uncle, their brother, or whatever. So they are all related to him. So um, like I said earlier, I bet you some of Buhari's family members will not even mourn him. They may pretend to be mourning him, but in the inside, because Buhari was a very wicked person. He was evil personified, and that is just the reality. So he will not. Buhari, do not. I wish you do not rest in peace. I wish that you just that the devil takes you where you belong, which is in his domain. That is where you belong. That is just it anyway. Um, Thank God for everything. Thank God for his will. This is the time he chose to take Buhari's life away. But after he has done all the damages he actually planned to damage to do, God allowed it to happen that way. So we cannot question him. And this is my take on this. Whatever is your comment, go ahead. I'll take whatever. We'll take whatever comment you think you you want to make. That's okay, and this is just my opinion. This is the way I feel about the dead. The dead, even Julius Caesar. You remember his popular quote that says that that if the evil that men do lives after them. That is exactly what we are experiencing now. Buhari is gone. He has done every evil that he actually planned, premeditated to do. He is gone. He has left us with his evil. His evil is obviously is living after him. Now we are left with the evil that he perpetrated. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. May he not rest in peace. And this is my angle.